Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for Tuesday, December 21st. Sorry, 23rd. Geez, get that right. 23rd. We are on Christmas Eve. So hopefully everyone is getting all their shopping done, spending time with their families and friends, and getting ready for a celebration on Thursday. But today, yes, on the Breakfast Club, we got a lot to talk about here because there's a couple things, as you can see on the thumbnails, is James McClean has been banned. We're going to talk about that. And I'm going to bring up the images that I saw of it's a Kaboré, which I want to talk about as well, and a little bit of confusion here on what's going on. But yeah, it is Christmas week, and it's actually about the poor in Los Angeles. Yes, I am in Los Angeles. We're not in Palm Desert right now for the summer. For the Christmas period. So we are up here in the hospital room. And what's up, Aaron? How you doing, brother? Yes, it is. It's getting into the festive period right now, and now James McClean has just shot us in the foot with what happened at the Swansea game. Anyways, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give my take on it too. I want to have your take. Make sure you get into the chat. I know people are with their families. I know people are shopping, doing their thing, but get 15, 20 minutes out away, and we can talk a little bit about Wrexham football because there's plenty to talk about. Smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit, become a member if you haven't become a member yet. Yeah, help support the channel. We're growing on our way to 5,001, then to 50,001, But yes, on the thumbnail says Captain Sidelined, James McClean hit with a 3-game ban. He has been banned for 3 games. I actually went to the BBC for this one to get a little bit more of a readout than one of the other outlets here, because I want to talk about that briefly. But yeah, people are coming in fat, thick, and fast. And Brian Burton says the armband should be gone permanently. He's not having James McClean at all. Nikki D says, what a effing moron. Yes, a blessing in disguise, Wayne says. A blessing in disguise. And Brian Burton does agree with that. What's up, Wayne? What's up, Brian? Parkey can't make the right decision. He must be forced upon him. Well, yes, it is forced upon him. There you go. There it is, right there. And we need three big players in January. And then Wayne says 2 midfielders who can attack like wingers. Then if you have 4 channels of attack instead of 2, double the threat, harder to load up on defenders. Then we need some reinforcements bad. Again, I got some stick yesterday for if we don't respond right now, all this is a dead season. It's a dead season. So we need to recover fast because we are trending in the wrong direction. Macca sidelined. Yes, he is sidelined. Aaron's in the house. What's up, Glenda Bursey? McClean, like Doyle for us, clearly fancied Christmas off. He did. Should have knew it wasn't Parkey. Well, you're right, Chris. It wasn't. And I'm actually going to bring up the incident here so y'all can see it and make some decision for yourself. I'm not on TikTok, but here is the incident right here. Here it is. Let me go back here. Go back. Start over. Okay. This touching buttons here. Here it is. Watch the kick out. Yep. Clearly kicked out at him. Now, I know Macca gets a lot of stick. I understand he does, but he's the goddamn captain, right? Shouldn't be doing that. Watch. Here it is in slow-mo. 1, 2, and then boom. There it is. There it is. And rightfully so. Take your tinted glasses off. That is a kick to the head. That is a kick to the head. And there he is, banned. Now, I saw this at the Cosm the other day. The Cosm, it is obviously a massive screen. It was right in front of me, literally right in front of me. I saw him, I kick out. It's like, he should get sent off. He should be sent off. And, he's done a job, but also the numbers don't lie. It has been absolute piss poor with him out there playing left wing back. He's only capable of what he's doing. He's covering. We have injuries. This was the dumbest thing that a captain could do. Unbelievably gets himself a retroactive 3-game ban. Yeah, he did it. He absolutely did it. And left heel clearly aiming at his head. Wow, I didn't catch that. Yes, he did. He actually did it. I could play it again if you want me to do it one more time. I can do that. So here's the incident again. They'll go slow-mo here. There's McClean running away with 94th minute. There he is. Watch his left boot. Boom. Sorry, Jim. That's idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. Sorry, what is this? I don't want this anymore. Pause. Stop. Do stuff. There you go. So what say you on all that? Well, I think that was the most idiotic thing you could do. We are already under the gun, and I know that we have other players that can play out there. I think it's going to be Longman on the left, and it's going to be Barney on the right, unless he's brave and keeps Barney on the right, and he puts Doyle out there. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. Sean says that is a disgrace. It is piss poor. It is not smart, and I understand here they come. I know he's our captain. I get it. And I know he gets a lot of stick. I understand people were throwing shit at him the other day. I understand that. But don't kick someone in the head. You just don't do it. You know, you can really hurt. Those boots are sharp. I'm guessing this leads to a Longman and Barney step up at wing back. We all know we have that pairing. How that pairing works out. It's not good. It's not good. He's definitely guilty of it. And great. So are we going to do this for what are we going to do for his position? So we're going to have to figure that out. But let me read the statement here of Wrexham's McClean banned after Swansea incident. And if you feel like I'm going too harsh on Macca, two-footed, you know what? Frankly, I don't give a shit. You don't kick someone in the head. Understandably so, he gets a lot of shit. But you just don't kick someone in the head. He's the fucking captain, by the way. If Max did that, holy balls. They would be, he'll learn from the experience. He should know better. He should know better. And if they were, he would have got sent off during the game too. Anyway, so James McClean has been banned for 3 matches following an incident during Wrexham's defeat at Swansea City last Friday. Video circulated on social media after the game, apparently showing McClean flicking a boot towards Ronald when the Swansea winger was lying on the pitch. So the association says McClean, at 36 years old, we'll bring this down because that's ugly. Not that my face is any better these days. Has admitted to the charge of violent conduct. The player's behavior around the 94th minute wasn't seen by the match officials at the time, but it was caught on video, and the FA alleged that it constitutes violent conduct, says the FA statement. Moving on, James McClean subsequently admitted the charge against him and accepted the standard penalty for the violent conduct. I think he challenged it, it would have pushed it out a little bit too. So he's just going to miss these 3 games. McClean started the last 7 matches over New Zealand left back international Liberi Kikache, who's out through injury. And Wrexham can confirm James McClean, quote, will be suspended for 3 matches following the incident in the match against Swansea City, said on our website. Though referee Oliver Langford took no action at the time, McClean charged following review of the match for misconduct for a breach Rule 1E11. I mean, it's very simple right there. The Swansea game, holy shit. What a disaster. The AO miss, right? Sorry, going ahead, okay? Going ahead off a deflected cross. Okay, no shots on goal, no shots in the first half. Then blowing the lead on two horrible goals that we gave up because we sat back. And by the way, there's an article also here too in the leader where Parkinson's talk about we got to go and kill games off. We got to go and get that second goal. When have we ever went for the second goal? Ever this year? No, we have not. And he's talking about it's a mentality. And he also said that it's we always push for that second goal. That's what we want, but we haven't done it. Shocking display of what it is. Then Lewis O'Brien is out. Did a knee and his shoulder. So that's a disaster. And the AO mistake, which I think he'll bounce back from. All that. The Swansea game was an absolute shit sandwich, and it tastes awful. Absolutely just a messy shit sandwich. And the only thing we can do, we can't look back. We have to move forward. There is a game on Boxing Day that is not, people are going to get on me, a must win. We have to show some kind of grit, some kind of turnaround here. I'm not going to go to the must win category again because I don't want to get slated for that. But it's just one of those. It's a game that we haven't won a game in 5 matches. We haven't won a game in 5 matches. Something needs to give here, unless we turn this around. I mean, it is a very difficult season. It's there's problems with injuries. There's problems with not scoring goals. There's problems with people getting banned at the wrong time. When we're already down to our backup wingers. These are our backup wingers. They are League One wingers right now. League One wingers. There you go. Well, been fun having you at Wrexham McClean. Enjoy playing back home in Derry. A captain doesn't lead that way. That's right, Mark, says Nikki D. I'm surprised the shithousery hasn't come on the pitch before this season. Well, I mean, listen, he's always in the mix of it. Every single time it's in the mix of it. Is it a blessing in disguise? Parkinson was never going to drop him until Libby came back. Is Libby going to be back? We have no update on that. Please, Libby, please be okay. come back for Boxing Day. There you go. Josh, your face is fine. Just shave. You don't want to see this naked. The face, that is. Do you think he's gone in January? No. Parkinson will not get rid of him in January. There's absolutely no way Parkinson will get rid of him. He will be there. He will be there this season. He will be there next season, unless they buy him out. He is not going anywhere. The loyalty, which sometimes I think hurts us, will keep McClean on the team. Chris says, doing it with his left heel like that had to be him trying to hide it. It worked for the game. Had to know he'd get caught after. Yeah, I mean, cameras catch everything. And I saw it right there, too. What are the odds Macca is done at Wrexham now? I doubt it, Matt. I doubt it. I could be wrong. James Lee says, I do. I think he knows it, too. Should be 100% out now. People make mistakes. That was a calculated, dumb mistake. He should know better. And fingers crossed, we hear Kakache is back for Friday. Best we can hope at this point. And Steve Barton's in the house. What's up, dude? At least Rathbone should be assured of starting 11. I hope so. Parkinson, get him in the starting 11. If he can play 60 minutes and that's it, he goes balls out 60 minutes, 6 to midnight. Get Rathbone on the pitch. We need a spark in there. You're absolutely right, Steve Barton. Good on you, brother. Hope you're doing well. The thing is, we said the same. Sometimes something's got to give after Stoke. When are we going to act on it? Well, I feel like we've been getting a lot of lip service the last few weeks. No, in my opinion, a lot of coach talk after the game, a lot of this, a lot of that, and no real action on the pitch. Dropping points. I think we dropped 18 points from winning positions. 18 points. Give me half that. Give me half that. Mark Katz says, my expectation for now, the team is don't get relegated. I'm Wrexham all the way and always will be. Mark, we're not in danger of getting relegated. I don't think so. Oddly enough, because I'm an absolute homer for Wrexham, I still think somehow, some way, we can make the playoffs. Call me crazy. John, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Q John in the chat. Say I'm crazy. There you go. Wayne, not sure if he got him. The bloke should have been grabbing at his face, not cradling the back of his head. Macca shouldn't have done it, but the other bloke saw an opportunity, gamesmanship. I mean, Wayne, he did hit him in the head. He did hit him in the head. You know, it's right there. Steve Bartlett says, as it stands, I can see Parky as a legend. He will soon be on borrowed time. It's a major shout, and at some point we're going to have that conversation. Not right today, but it is a shout. It is a shout. Nikki D says Parkinson said he was involved in some of the training last week. Kache doesn't too promising. And Nikki also says McClean, he's done that before. The camera didn't have a clear angle, so he got away with it. He got him in the back of the head. Why would he hold his face? Who the hell knows? You're not crazy, just clearly drunk. Okay, not yet. Liquid death, brother. Love you. There's John. The stomp was in front of his face. All right, am I going to watch this again? Hold on a second. Watch. No, the click. It's his left boot. It's his left boot. You're not even looking at it. Hold on. One more on there. Watch his left boot. Stomps with his right, misses him. Left boot hits in the back. That's what it is. All right. We're going to replay this to death, but that's what it is. They don't allow alcohol in the hospital. January, John, no, they don't. Let me see it. Missed the first 10 minutes. So McClean getting a 3-match ban for the kick out ahead of Swansea. Yes, he's getting a 3-match ban. So he will miss. He will miss our Sheffield. Here you go. He's going to miss our Sheffield United game on Boxing Day. He's going to miss our Preston North End game. So these are 2 home matches. And he's going to miss our Blackburn Rovers match. He'll be back available for Derby County on the 4th. So, yes. So he is out for that period of time. Guys, he clearly aimed and hit him. He deserves a ban. There you go. Patty, the great and mighty Patty speaks. Our head kicking correspondent, our lead head kicking correspondent, Patty, is here, and he's thrown down the gauntlet. He slides his foot to the left instead of bringing it forward. He does. Okay. Look, is it the blessing in disguise? I know early on in the chat, they're like, Parky wasn't going to do it himself. It had to be done. It still puts us in a bad position. It still puts us with already our injuries, with everything going on, with our shit offense that we already don't have. and our lack of offense on that side, anyways. He's gonna put Longman over there most likely, unless Kakache is fit. I pray again, whoever's listening, Santa's up there, or one of the orderlies in here. Please, Kakache be fit. Please be fit. Wonder if because of injuries, Parky doesn't change to the back four instead of a back five. I think he could. I think he easily can go to a back four. I think he can easily do a 4-3-3. Terrible thing to say, but it's true. It is. Wayne says that could not have hurt. He was dragging his left foot in the attempt to stomp with the right foot. Wayne, I don't know what's gotten into you today. You hit him in the fucking head. And if he played gamesmanship, it worked for this anyways. You know what I mean? He's a disgrace. It's Doyle time. Come on, Wayne. And by the way, he can have his say. I'm just saying, I don't get it. But Wayne played rugby, so he did. You know, he knows what it's like. He's been on the pitch. He's played at a very, 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 very high level. Very high level. Does this force Sparky to make an unexpected change? Are we sticking with Longman, Barney until Kakache is healthy? That's what I think will probably be, unless he goes to a back four. I don't know. Barney on the right, just starting. Watch out. Hey, Wrexham, dodgy stomp and that shit. Yeah, it was a dodgy stomp. Okay. All right, let's put that one to bed. Get your thoughts on the Maca. You know, who covers there on his side. I think it's going to be Longman. Josh, what you should predict your results given LOB out now with Maca ban? I think any points is a plus until Libby can start on the left. This team is in trouble. Good question, Jay Elmer. I think the team is in trouble too. This is the first time I'm going to admit that, possibly. I think we're in trouble. Use your eyeballs. Soft. Fucking Wayne's on it today. I think this is the first time I'll admit that the team is in trouble. We are. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. And now, excuse me, never leave home without it. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the team. I'm not liking how we are slipping away. The table is, we're not slipping into table horrifically, but the season is slowly slipping away from us. And unless we grab it by the scruff of the neck, literally, and we go and we start getting 2-3 games on the bounce, maybe a run together, this is going to be it. Can we do it? We can do it. We need to, give Matt from Racecourse Ramble lots of credit. What he put up on his X account, he said, you know, everyone's talking about going out and buying new players. Why not train the players up that we already have already that's on the pitch? He's right about that. But at the end, I also think we need some investment. I mean, our lack of depth is at key positions is very evident and very obvious, and things like this don't help. Now, Maca would never be on the pitch for me if any, or not even on the bench. Wouldn't even be on the bench for me if we had a fully fit squad. So, is it a blessing in disguise? Maybe. Was it an idiotic move? 100%. So he's gone for 3 games. So I feel that unless we turn it around now, it's going to be a long season. It's going to be a long season. I want to be proven wrong. Please, I want us to win football games. Performances haven't been great. So let's see what happens. We have gotten hit. With a lot of stuff, with a lot of injuries, which is going to happen as part of the game. We're going to be forced to spend more than they planned in January. Do it. Spend the money. We have it. I'm hoping he brings Doyle up, but it'll be Barney and Long. I hope so too, Chris. Did you see Windass could be sold? His old team are reportedly trying to get him back. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. It was Rangers. Rangers were looking at him. I can look that up real quick before I move on to the next topic. What's his name? Josh Windass. How do I not know Josh Windass? Okay, news. So there you go. This is what I saw too. Good shout, Ruth. Oh, you know, touching all the buttons today, moving stuff around. I could see that producer Ann is shopping for God knows what that is, cat stuff. Josh Windass, ex-Ranger striker, is tipped for surprise homecoming as Scottish side preparing for a loan offer. A former Rangers hero has been tipped for a homecoming on the much dismay of his current club. Rangers have made a surprise move, exploring the return of former forward Josh Windass, although Wrexham have no desire to let him leave. They're currently 12 points behind Hearts, blah, blah, blah. Windass is one of the names under discussion, according to Give Me Sport. Let me go over here. There you go. This is Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs is top talent. And they're saying that surprise to reassign Coach Wrexham's Josh Windass, even though the Welsh side don't wish to sanction the exit. So that is the inquiry for Windass. I thought he has been very good for us so far this season at times. He scored some good goals. I think in the early on of the season, before he got injured, I thought he was great. But he has lacked a little bit lately. Now, I'm not 100% putting that on him because our offense has been absolutely dog mess. So, I don't want to see him go. And if he goes, we're in trouble. Maybe we're going to spend money. I don't know. But there's have to give the opportunity between him and between Broadhead. Neither one can get cooking. Don't lie, you're looking for that cat suit. I probably was. Hab says we need to get some players in January quick and come back with a vengeance. That's the only way it's going to happen. Aaron says we can't afford them. Well, thank you for the membership. I'm so grateful to whom sent it to me. Hey, Josh, I would assume that is probably the membership probably came from Steve Barton. So thanks, Steve Barton, who is back with a vengeance himself. Positive note, Kaboré seems to be healthy again. Just have to wait for the Burnett Fosco to exit the AFCON. I'm going to address that next. That's where I was headed next. And I have a different take on that. I'm actually pissed off. About that. John Merrill says the intent was there and the rules were written the way that he has always been getting banned. Plus, they will have gone through the footage and have better angles. The club didn't appeal it, says it all. He accepted it, and there you go. If Rangers are genuinely making an inquiry, they will be given some positive feelings from the player side of things. They probably went to the player first, and then Wrexham probably shot it down. Both Rangers and Celtic are crying like babies because they're finally facing real competition in the SPL from Hearts. Yes, Hearts are leading that league. And I've been disappointed with Windass. Outside of 2 games, he's not been on the pitch. Yeah, he's not great. Guys, the like, share, subscribe, please. Yes. Patty rates Windass. I do too, Patty. I do too. He hasn't balled out lately, though. But I don't think it's his fault. I think our offense or lack thereof it has been absolutely shit. So, yeah. How much do you have for the January transfer window? How much do I have? I got about 4 cents for the transfer window. But the boys have money to spend. Spend the goddamn money. Do it. Merry Christmas. Have a great time. Yes, Merry Christmas, Paul. Swap Windass for J-Rod. Try something different. Yeah, now J-Rod's back in the lineup. He's going to be on the bench for sure. He'll definitely get some. I think he's probably going to get some playing time in the next 2 or 3 games. We'll see. Let's see what kind of shape he's in. Let's see what kind of shape he is. 9 goal contributions for Windass. Let's not pretend he's not important. I never said he wasn't important. I just said he hasn't balled out lately. He looks good at times. And when he came off the other day, he was frustrated, and he should be because our offense is terrible. The high ankle sprain has slowed him down. Speaking of Windass, I never denied the intent, just questioned the reality. Talking about the Macca thing, I'm wondering what's the most moves a team has ever made in January transfer window? 5, 7, probably could be looked up. Windass works really well when Kaboré is on the pitch to work off. They're a good pairing. And okay, on that. Well, let's talk about Kaboré. That's a good transition right there. So, Issa Kaboré's been out injured, right? We all know that. We all know it. And we see it on the pitch too. And it's been not great. And he's been, a nice bright spot for Wrexham this season. So I don't understand this. So here we go. This is his Instagram. That's Issa's Instagram. That was yesterday. He wasn't fit for us, right? But he's fit to go play for his country. Now, I know Man City are paying his bills. I understand that. We're paying his wage, or we're paying his wage. But still, he's not fit to play for us, but he's fit to play for his country. And we need him. I understand you get called up, you want to go. Also, the AFCON during this time, I know they moved it up a couple weeks, is insane. Like, it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. That's why Sir Alex Ferguson never bought any players from the AFCON, because he knew they would go away in the middle of a season. It's every 2 years, but now it's going to be every 4 years. But I'm not saying I'm at a loss here. He wasn't fit enough to play for us, but he's fit enough to go play for his country. Okay, fair enough. That's the question here. That's my next question. Is there something I don't know? He's ruled out for the group games. Okay, for the stage. But he's still down there training with them, right? He's down. Okay, he got called up. I understand. So if he's still ruled out, shouldn't he be home resting, getting better? Am I crazy? Kaboré is not there either. He's right there. He's in his kit. Him training yesterday for AFCON for his team. That's him. Issa Kaboré is back. There you go. So I don't know what that is, but okay. I kind of really disappointed at this. I understand that he wants to play for his country. I understand he might be ruled out, but he's been injured for how long? 3 weeks now. 3 weeks. Even if he's not fit, why are we allowing him to travel down to go to play for his country when he can't play for his club? I mean, that's just me. I'm kind of just, okay, great. You can't play for your club, but you can go play for your country. Even if you're not playing, you're down there. Country first with these players. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. Does it? It doesn't make sense to me. You don't have a say, Josh. Well, no, I don't. But I don't have a say, but I will have my say because it's my fucking show. My say is, I think it's ridiculous. I would have said, no, you can't go. You're not 100% fit. If I was Wrexham paying his wage, or City, I would say you can't go. You're not fit. You can't go. That's what I would have done. We don't have a choice. How do you know? You have a choice. We're paying his fucking salary. Sorry. We can't tell him not to go. Unfortunately, I understand that. This is highlighted because of the Macca thing. This is highlighted because, he's out. Kakache's out. Where is our stance here? We just have to take it, just bend over and grab our ankles. Come on. Fuck that. He shouldn't have gone, says Stoner Combat Bet. Club cannot do that. Prove it. Show me in the rule books where it says it cannot do it. You do have to consider he is on loan to us until we buy him. Don't expect his loyalty. Fair enough. Still paying his wages. That's it. It's against the FIFA rules. Fair enough. I'm just making the conversation that I think it's bullshit, whether we can do it or not. He hasn't played for us in 3 weeks. He's been injured, right? But he's fit enough to go down and play for his country, or be on the potentially could play for his country. I think it's crap. That's my say. Whether we can have it or not, but we have a say for him not to go or not. I don't. That's just my take. Have your take too, but I think it's crap, especially in the trouble we are in, trying to get our wingbacks fit. I think it's incredibly selfish of him. And I understand you want to play for your country. I get it. You get called up, passion. I love it too. I'd love to play too. Trust me. But I look at that. I'm just like, dude, you haven't been playing for us, but you're going to go play for your country? Tell me I'm crazy. And if I was Parkinson, I'd be losing my shit. And to Patty's point, yes, he is on loan to us. He is owned by Man City. But there you go. We always knew he was going to go, so it's not a loss we were expecting. You guys are way too childish. Whatever. You guys have no backbone. None. Where is it? None. Oh, it's okay. We're just gonna take it. We just gonna take it. You guys are all good with just being average and just taking it. I don't understand. Derby fans been drinking early for Christmas. I see. God. Yeah, he is right there. Good luck on Boxing Day, Derby 3, Barbie 3, Birmingham 1, up the Rams. Anyways, okay, FIFA regulations. Annex 1, Article 5.2 states players must join if called up, barring injury. He's not fit even to play for us. He's injured. He's actually injured. Where? Hamstring injury. Right there. Out since November 19th. Expect to return early January 26th. Right there. Well, I mean, I'm not saying FOTMOB is the business, but seriously. Teams ain't loyal, and we are not even his real team. The Paul Mullins shit jaded me fast. FIFA windows. Clubs are obligated to release players during FIFA international windows, but can face sanction if they refuse. Parky has no choice but to move on from Kaboré and get a new right wing back in the window. That is a shout, Patty. That is an absolute shout. That is an absolute shout. Josh, your Italian side is used. Yeah, it's showing. Yes, it is showing. Hey, goal. Sorry. He's probably wants to remember what winning games feels like. Oh God. Oh man. That's a shout right there, Wing. Look, to Patty's point, get a right wing back in January. Get anybody in January. Get two. Get a midfielder. Get two. That's what I would love to do. I don't know if it's going to happen, but my say on this is he's been injured and he goes and plays for his country. Whether he gets on the pitch or not, he traveled away. Whether we have to do it. Clearly, he's been injured since the 19th of November, and now he's now he's playing for his country. I think it's crap. We can't have someone like Adam Traore in the window, please. Can we have someone like Adam Traore? He's electric, but you never know what he's going to do with the ball. Patty throwing in the towel. It's a bold call, Cotton. It's a bold call. We need a fast right wing back from Brazil. Yep. I'll take a wing back in January, right or left at this point. Josh is a spicy meatball, says Aaron. There's reasons no one bought him. And I want a right wing back and left wing back from Ruth in January, so at least one healthy person can play on both sides. Something's got to change. Anyways, listen, December 23rd, Christmas Eve. We have a game in 2.5 days after Christmas on Boxing Day. I fear for us. I fear for this game. I fear no man. He's not a much. Yeah, I really fear for what's going to happen in this match. I want us to go out and play. I want us to go and win the game. It's a home match. It's going to be good vibes, but there is a real. If I don't see something out of the team in the next few games, I'd be very shocked. But Parkinson talked about bouncing back and getting back out there and showing grit. Well, it's got to be done on the pitch now. We need to start winning football games. We haven't won it in 5. Drawing and losing matches and maintaining, it's starting to slip away from us. And we have a game on Boxing Day, and I want to see something. And it's okay to say that. You can be disappointed, but I want to see something from this team. The only way I would buy Kaboré at this point is as a reduced rate. And hope for the best, expect the worst. Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. You got it. It's a bold play, Cotton. We play up the good teams. I'm not that nervous. We play up to the good teams. Let's hope, Chris. I'd like to see Max get a run at right wing back, says Peter Walsh. We might do that. I don't know if he will. Listen, Max is going to get a run out anyway. The undroppable one. Max ain't going anywhere. Let me clarify. Any wing back at Kaboré or Kakachi levels, maybe even better. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the local pundit. Enjoy your time with your families. This is a great time of the year. Relax, get some time to kick your feet up and enjoy yourselves. And thanks for all of you and what you've done so far this year for everybody. It's helped me out more than you know. Difficult times sometimes, but we're all here for each other. So smash that like button. And I will. If anything breaks, we'll be here on the local pundit, as you know. And you're very welcome, Andrew. You're very welcome. Up the town. Let's go win the goddamn game. Merry Christmas to everyone. And on that bombshell, see y'all soon.